Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, let me take the opportunity to introduce you to November's SMKW affiliation knife. This is the Real Steel Stella. Now, the Stella is the slightly larger cousin of the Luna, both design collaborations between a Real Steel and Poltergeist works. But I'd heard a lot of people, talk more about the Luna than I had the Stella. So, and I have had the opportunity to check out the Luna as well, which nice little knife. Really liked it. Good little modern take on the slip joint. But I was like, man, I really kind of want to check out the Stella. And this seemed like a really, really good opportunity to do so. I mean, as you can tell, I went with the black G10, pretty standard, black knife. That's pretty safe. And with it being an affiliation knife, I figure I went with a color that more people would probably enjoy once I give it away. So now the real interesting thing I found about this is this little kind of, narrowing of the back spring back here. I find that very interesting. It's a nice little addition, kind of gives it a little bit of flair. Kind of cool. You do have a lanyard post there. Very good. You do have a right hand tip up carry only pocket clip. Sorry, lefties. Everything seems to be done really, really well on this back spring here. The gapping is, how we talk about gapping and slip joints, but everything looks pretty symmetrical. Everything's chamfered off really nice, which is good. I like that. And that G10 has some pretty nice little texture. And here, right underneath the pivot, you've got an area where when it's open, obviously your index finger is going to kind of sit in there. And even when you're opening it, your thumb and forefinger sits in there real nice. And you can open it very, very easily. Got a nice long fuller on it. I like that look. I like the long look of the fuller. Now, the pull on this one is not very hard. I'd say it's probably, man, it might not even be a 5. I would say probably between 4 and 5. That's just me. But it comes open. Now, we don't have a half stop. We have more of a 3/4 stop. Goes in pretty well. Pops to the open. And there you go. There is your kind of Warncliffy drop point. They call it a spear point. Okay. I would say it's more of a drop point or Warncliffe, but hey, not my knife. So there you go. But there you go. There's the Poltergeist logo. And that's one of my big up points of this knife. VG10 steel. I am a big, big VG10 fan. I do like the look of that blade. Got a nice stonewash there, as long as I don't blind you. But that's not, I like that look. Like I said, nice looking blade. Got a little schmutz on the blade there from when I was using it. There you go. But overall, it's got a kind of a cool profile. The handle has got a slight curve to it back, which really actually hugs my hand pretty well. But overall, a pretty decent profile on it. Now, I'm going to have to zoom out just a little bit. But let's get some size comparisons going here. Let's see. Well, let's get our butt out. That's going to be a little closer. So overall, yeah, the bug out's got it by probably close to 3/8 on the blade. And the handles are pretty close. Handles are pretty close. And then, of course, that means our PM2 is going to be quite a bit larger than the Stella. You guys like my froggy voice? Yeah, it's coming back slowly. Maybe. We'll see. But all right, what do we got overall as far as, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting just over 7 inches. Probably about a, 4¼ inch handle, and then you're going to have roughly right about a 3-inch blade. Your cutting edge is going to be about 2 3/4-ish on the cutting edge. And then your grip length, your grip length, you can choke up pretty well. And you're going to end up having, pretty much almost a 4-inch if you're going to choke up pretty far, because obviously you don't have a flipper tab in your way. The one thing I do find really interesting is you do have some decent jimping down there that kind of keeps that finger from sliding forward. And then, of course, you do have a nice, decent sharpening choil there as well. So let's get a weight on it. Oh, dude, that's bug out weight. 1.8 ounces. That's nice. Carries really, really nice. Obviously, it's very slim. Tucks in that pocket really, really nicely. Just a good, really a good carry knife. Whoops. Don't drop it. Pocket clip. Pretty good retention. Got a little bit sticking out, but not too bad. I'm getting hoarse the more I talk. Now, can I one-hand open it without cutting myself? Nah, not really. It's pretty much a two-handed knife. For me, it's a two-handed knife. Oh, I got a string. See, we got some good retention there. There we go. All right. Now, overall, I find this it's a decent little adaptation of a modern slip joint knife. You know, kind of like the Stella. It's got a good feel in hand, or the Luna, excuse me. It's got a good feel in hand. Like I said, it's really nice, slender, good carry. Now, would I carry this as a primary? Probably not. Unless if I was staying home and I wasn't planning on doing much, I probably would carry this around the house. And if I was going out and having it on me, it would more than likely be a secondary knife. I'm not saying that in a bad way at all. It's just not a heavy duty knife. Will it do pretty much any EDC task you want? Yeah, it will. It will do it without much trouble at all. I'm pretty sure I said that about the Luna too, because it will. But overall, it's a really, really good little knife. Like I said, lightweight, seems to be pretty solid construction. VG10 steel, that's a big upswing for me. I love VG10. So VG10 steel. Overall, I think Real Steel's got a good thing going here. Nice, nice little knife. And I do like that blade. I like the overall profile of it. Like I said, that curve in the handle makes it really ergonomically feel pretty darn good. Now, like I said, the spring is not the tightest spring. So if you're worried about it coming shut, well, it can. I pushed it pretty easy. But you do have that 3/4 stop, which it hangs in there pretty good. So I'm not too worried about this knife coming closed on me, unless obviously I'm doing something. If I'm using it improperly, yeah, it very well might, but used properly, nah, it's a good little knife, and it'll do pretty much anything you want it to do. So, like I said, guys, this is November's affiliation knife, which means I'll leave this open for, a week-ish, and then I'll end up drawing a winner from the comments that are left below, just like I do every month with every affiliation knife. You guys know I don't blow them up as giveaways. I let you guys that watch them and that watch often and frequently do your thing. And that just gives you a little bit better chance of winning. And I greatly appreciate it. So I got to end this, guys. My voice is going. So thank you so very much. And, well, I got to throw this out there too. As with all giveaway knives right now, they're not currently going international. So U.S. addresses only when I do draw a winner. Sorry, guys. Sorry to my international friends, but that's the spot we're in right now. So greatly appreciate you guys. Always do. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.